Shapes. Crap, there's no video today. This says let's play daily. Am I actually gonna play daily? Yeah, I'll just upload this video late today, and then we're good. Last played March 11th. All right, play. 32.2 hours of playtime. All right. I feel like this game is one of the worst for me to actually communicate my thoughts in full, coherent sentences. Part of the reason I think that is because Falterfire let me know that, but also I recognize I have a problem with that, outside of this game, and then this game makes it even worse. I don't know what the solution to that is. We're going to continue. Oh, I played off camera a little bit at the end of last episode. And most importantly, I redid my main hub thing. Look at it. It's beautiful. So if we go up a level, which I can do with E, this one is not fully saturated at all. And if we go up again, this one is not fully saturated. In total, you can have 12 belts per side times 4 sides times 3 layers, which means 12 times 12, 144 full belts, each of which moves 180. So you can have 144 times 180 items per minute. Not counting trains with the vortex. Also, I got a whole bunch of these things. I unlocked a couple of them just so that I could get the upgrades for max speed and the bottom one for the vortex inputs, just so that I could plan that central area. So now, if we come here, claim. Okay, there were a few of those built up. We are in the top 19% worldwide. Operator level 63, and I have a bunch of points. Wire basics. I don't know if I just want to speed up I'm not even using the trains. I don't need different size platforms. I don't need fluid tanks. Overflow splitter sounds useful. Swapper sounds useful. Anything else that sounds useful. I mean, eventually the trains. Allows you to build green and blue trains for more routing. I don't even want regular trains. Wire basics. Maybe I want this. Logic gates. Labels sound nice. Alright, let's do it. I don't want to figure this out. Global wire transmission. Allowing you to send signals wirelessly over 3 different channels requires 3rd floor. Okay, we're just getting all the unlocks. Probably get all the train things eventually. I mean, I'm gonna want speed, but we can wait. And we also got milestones. Right. Did I just get this? I have no idea. Click. No, I probably got it off video. Crystals. Technology briefing. All right, let's spice things up a bit with crystals. Fill fluid into empty gaps or pins of a shape, and it will harden it with the crystal generator. We tried our best, but they still seem a little fragile, so you better not cut through or stack them. Interesting, so you can break them. Oh, that's a way to leave gaps maybe or something. To fill in places temporarily and then destroy them. Oh, that could make cool shapes. And they're already doing that right here, because otherwise this would fall down. Is that true? This might actually be complicated to think about. I mean, this one seems super simple. If I look at you, you don't even look like anything, do you? What? You are weird. Okay. Oh, these are just tasks, though. Those are not the next milestone. The next milestone is what I care about. So, what? So this one. Okay. Seems easy. This seems identical. What am I missing? Oh, this is gray, this is white. Yeah, but that just means putting a painter in between them. This one, it's putting it on top of there. That seems strange. Does it just by default fill in this whole area? Can you have a different shape with the crystal, I guess, is what I'm wondering. Or are they always these triangles? Looks like, so far at least, they're always these triangles. Alright, cool. So yeah, I moved around some things. I'm still producing everything, that I was before, but like I cleared out this space. I stopped using any of these miners because if you're gonna have 12 inputs on a side, you actually need 3 of these inputs because each one only has 4, even if you're using all 3 levels, because there's 3 levels here. So I need every single side of this just to be able to input at full speed. Which really, I'm not producing enough to send in whatever it is, 144 full belts. But we're getting there. We can go down. No. We have to zoom in, then we can go down. Down? Down. No. I am so easily confused. This is the bottom floor. I would hit V. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. So the bottom floor is flowing at least decent. Okay. Operator. Hey, that thing. Because we just finished that one, it's going to be going pretty quick. This one should also be going pretty quick. Okay. That's it. So now I just need white flowers. I should go look at the milestones. Can I pin the next one? White flowers, crystal things. We need 10,000. And we also need to display these gray ones. And I have so many platforms, I don't even have to think about using the old stuff, really. I can kind of just do whatever the hell I want, I think. So, what I want, it's gonna double whatever amount I put in because it only uses half of these. So the crystal, you get to form it for free. Huh. I don't know. I'm going to rotate this. Put that there. Could have flipped it. I should look for the nearest flower. Wait, we know where the flowers are. Don't I have unused flowers? I should say what I mean when I say, like, the up and the up. Because I think I had one set of these that I wasn't using, but I don't remember which one. That's where labels would be kind of nice. So, in my mind, this is the normal level. Then there's up 1 level. Then there's up, which is up 2 levels. And in theory, each one of these gets to move 4 things. 4 full belts. Or 16 full belts. They get to move 4 sets of 4 belts for each layer. So really, it's 12 sets of 4 belts. I feel like I'm so bad at explaining this. And the center place can take 144 full belts. Yes. Which is just 3 of these if I'm filling all 3 layers. So that's the most inputs I can afford to do. I should figure out how many inputs I'm currently doing. Probably doing like around half of it. So really, if I try to input like a full belt of these, like all 3 layers, I wouldn't have the input capacity for it. And it would just be overkill. Okay. Good talk. Was not a good talk. Right, this is where we're turning this one. So I kind of want to do this exact same thing with this gray one. We want to splay it out. We want to do gray and then white. I only need like half of them. This is exactly what I want. Huh. Okay. Control C. That one. And, no, I hate it. It's on the wrong level. Control Z. Go down a level. Am I down a level? Control V. Go down a level. You used to be able to tell by if it's casting a shadow, but now it casts a shadow on like all of the levels, I feel like. Okay. I think we're good. What is this one? Oh, that's the shape in. Right. Which right now is actually a flower. Go up a level. And I do need to input white. Where do I get the white from? We'll figure that out. Oh, and I did need to produce more of the white and more of the yellow, really. So to do that, I just added more of the yellow things right here. Maybe I didn't need more of the white, but I probably will eventually. I should clean up this whole mess. I should clean up all of the mess. The question now is, do I have excess flowers? I could also just take the existing ones, but I'm still turning in the existing ones, and we're using them. We're cutting them in half. For some reason. So, the flower belts. This one still has a row. Are we using that row? Looks like it. We are, but not at all at full speed. This one. So that one has 3 full things. I'm pulling off from the bottom one. The other ones I don't even think are being used. That would be a good thing for me to know. So, we can pull down, or we can pull down from the top. Okay, wait. One of them is being used right here. That is from the top, I think. Is that a down? I wish they, like, color-coded it. No, it's just a down. I think? Yeah, because we can pull down. Technically, I could do it in the same platform. We don't need to. Alright. So yeah, we can see this top row isn't moving at all, so I don't think I'm actually using that. Alright, so I don't have a down on here. I do have one right here. We can move it over here. Down. Up. I don't know if I use them frequently enough to really have them on the hotbar, but right now we're not using it, so it's fine. Down. Pull them down. And where do I want to do this? We want to paint them white. I don't want to, like, do it inside of here, but I kind of do. So we'll just do it inside of here. And come back to this one. Zoom back out. Do that. And then we want to paint them white. And turn those in. I'm going to need more white paint, is one of the things that I'm starting to notice very quickly. This one. Is that copying from the lowest level? Now it is. So the paint. The output is on the bottom. The input is easy to mess with. Just do that. Come up a level. The input, easy to mess with. The white paint. For the white paint, I'm gonna break this. Come down. That one. Especially if we're producing these at full speed, then it might burn through that white paint fairly quick. So now, I want to get this into one of my turn-in belts. My turn-in belts, preferably one where we can see, like, the up, this lightest color, gray, isn't being used at all on this belt. There are 3 turn-in belts. This one, 2 of the lanes are not being used at all. This one is being utilized pretty heavily. So, where are those? And how easy is it to just plug into them? It's pretty easy. We said 2 of them had unused belts. The nice thing about running this one, wherever it is, the one that has 2 open, so this one right here, is that I would be able to turn in a second product at full speed. So let's plan on doing that one. I wish that I could zoom out and it would switch to this belt mode. Right. So one thing I could do, oh, that's backwards. I could go into whatever mode. Stop. Delete this. I could go really high up and just use that for my highways. Maybe I do that. Because then I don't really have to think about anything except where do I want to pull down to put on. I don't even know where I am right now. So we would come up and then, wait, yeah, that's all the way up. And then we just pull down whenever I want to join onto this. And this was supposed to connect somewhere. It was. Oh, it's supposed to connect right here. Cool. It's not the most elegant solution, but it works. It's easy. All right. So the new ones that I'm creating are right here. And we do want to go turn those in. So to turn them in now, I need them to go either up or up, up. Either one. So we can just do up, up, I guess. To do that, first I have to come down here. Ah, the game. The game is interesting. So now we want blueprint. Up, up. I should just do up first. And then the last one will be up, up. I hate that it zooms in every time when I'm out here in platform mode. Alright. Hate is a strong word. Strong and accurate. Alright, this one goes on to here. Cool. Turn those in. So that should turn in 16 full belts at full speed. Nice. Next, we do want to splay this other one. Operator. These, I wish they would auto-claim. Give me a setting to auto-claim them. Operator level 69, top 16% worldwide. Cool. Nobody cares. What I care about is getting these splayed. That is not what I wanted at all. Huh. Okay. Also, I didn't copy any of the undergrounds for this. Cool. Alright. What I would like is to go down underground to hit shift click. This one. That's what I think I want. So. So. The next thing I want. To cut this one. Control X. To flip it? No, just to scoot it over. Really. Scooting it over seems fine. Come up. Alright, this one. So that was the shape in, but we don't need the shape in anymore, so that can go away. Cool. This one. This can all be deleted. Deleted. Control X. So this is to paint it, but originally I don't actually need to paint it. So we want to bypass. Bypass. Because initially we want them to be gray, we're just planning for the future, when we're gonna want white ones. Do I want to make all of these? I guess so. These add pins. Which one adds pins? These ones. You are pin adders? Pin pushers. We don't need pins. At least not yet. I don't know if I need to flip this, but let's assume that we do. Alright, so we've got that going. They're all lined the same way, so yeah, flipping them... Why am I flipping them? Flipping them feels unnecessary. I'm going to leave the spacing for it here, but maybe we just delete these in a second. We need to figure out the crystal thing. To do that, what is this? Decorations. ABC, we have labels. Oh, I could label things. Alright, I already have enough things to mess with. What I want is extractor. What is that? We want stacker, cutter, rotator, pin pusher. I don't know where the crystal thing is. Milestones. Alright, so crystals, info, technology, crystal generator. Build fluid into empty gaps or pins of a shape. Oh, the pins are kind of interesting. Let's see. Oh, look, it does it on all levels. That is weird. Okay, but where do I get a crystal generator? Unlocked content. I must have just not seen it. Crystal generator. If I was a crystal generator, I would be in fluids. There it is. Where the hell am I on the map? So now we have a whole bunch of these. Cool. We need a platform. This platform. We need a liquid, a crystal generator. So you're going to take an input. 20 liters of liquid, which has no meaning to me. We need 6 of these per belt. Buildings per full belt, but that's only of solids. That doesn't tell me how many per thing of liquids, because who knows what the hell's going on with liquids. It's 1/12 for liquids. That makes sense to me. 1/12 of a pipe, but when it says that, how much the big pipes, the highway pipes, do is awkward. Huh. Okay, 6 of these. So if I did it, we have to think about the solid inputs and the liquid inputs. So I guess we're probably just doing it like this. Huh. Okay. Let's work on that then. I can hit C to create an anchor. That was not what I wanted. We're going to want red. If I go look at this, we're also going to want teal, which is made from green and blue. Green and blue sounds right to me. Does green and blue sound right? I think so. Does it tell me how it's made? No, but I could go look at the color thing. It looks like it would be green and blue. Especially, yeah, with additive light. Yeah. What I want is to start filling in this crystal thing. For you to quit flashing at me. How do I disable? I guess it'll take longer and longer. But there's going to be more and more shapes getting filled in for that thing to fill up. Do I ever... Control C. If we flip this, rotate it. It's always inputting from the same side. That's what I was wondering. Not that it really matters. It could matter. Let's do pipe. This one. So right now, That is kind of weird. It is a lot easier if I just run it like this. Then I don't have to go on to another level. I mean, I could go on to another level, just I don't think there's much reason to, because we can do the up, and then we can do the down. So that would work. Is there a reason to try and fit 2 sets of the... Yeah, there's always a reason. Always, always, always a reason. If I fit 2 sets of them, it would simplify my life quite a bit. Like, long term, it would pay off. Let's do that. So, these don't take up that much space. Control X. Shift click. If I put you right here, I think that would work. We'll find out. Especially now that I have 3 levels to work with. Wait. Wait. Will that work with you, like, right here? Maybe it needs to be up 1. Especially if I'm only trying to fit 2 sets of these. Let's go up 1. I like it. Because now this all becomes a lot easier. So this second one can come up a level, come over. Ah, but I'm going to want to get the other ones to go around this. Could just go straight through the middle now that I think about it. Is there any reason not to do that? So, come up, go right through here. It's kind of cool. Not where I want to do that. Yes, where I want to do that. Okay, we need enough space to be able to come down. Maybe that's a reason not to do it. No, this will be fine, probably. Shift click. We're going to find out if this is going to be fine. You don't need this upper one. This one. Alright, so we have the output set up. The input. Input is going to come over here. Oh, those pipes come in right there. Huh. Those pipes come in right there. Thinking. Kind of weird. What if I went right here? I mean, that should work just fine. I like it. So these two actually want to go to the first two. I think. You are a pain. That's what I think I want. This is what I want. Oh, is there enough space for that, though? Not really. So we need to make space. Okay. So if I just go up, up, down, down, like that. Cool. This one. Up, up. Down, down. Cool. Now I just have to solve this one, which should be easy. So we can come up. Come over here. Come here. Go down. Go to there. I could also just pass it on the middle level, but I don't really want to do that. Could. So now, I want to zoom out. This one. Control C. Flip it. Rotate. No. Rotate, rotate. Put it here. The only thing I want to switch is it would be good to switch the pipes. Oh, ideally. So one pipe can handle 12 of these. I think that's what we learned. So they need half as many pipes as they need of the other things. Ideally, I could actually just have this. Hold on. Hold on. Pass through to the next one, and then I don't need any, like, additional pipe support. So really, is there a reason not to just connect all of these? There might be. If there is, I don't know it just yet. So I'm going to pretend like there isn't a reason. Question mark. Why are you saying question mark? Don't know yet. This is in the way, so that's less than ideal. That is less than ideal. Do I need that to be going up to the third level? I don't think so. So instead of that, also, I don't even need these to go across. I do need them to go across because I want the outputs. Okay, instead of that, what we're going to have this do is come up to the second level, then come up to the third level. That gives me more space. And then this one. We're on this level. Come up a level, we come over. This comes over here. It's beautiful. Then this comes out here. Except I flipped it. Huh. But it really could be on either side. Doesn't have to be over here. Okay. So I just need to plug that in, I think. That one. There's definitely a cleaner way to do that, but I don't care. This one. That's where I want it. Nope. So we delete this. Hit 2. Come back up. Come down, down. There we go. Beautiful. Why am I getting it all built before plugging it in? I don't know, because it feels easier. Question mark. I wonder if that's because it's two different materials. Also, these are backwards. Backwards, backwards, backwards. And I kind of do want to keep them separate, I think, but I'm not sure. Keeping them separate feels like a pain. I don't know if there's a benefit to keeping them separate yet. So let's find out. I mean, I can always fix it later. Will I notice it? I will if the belts aren't coming out full the way that I expect. All right. So this should be enough. Oh no, it's 1/6. Wait. Oh, yeah, because I have 6 of these. Yes, this is perfect. This should be perfect. All right, and what am I trying to do? We're trying to fill it with red paint, I believe. And this should be enough for this one. Oh, so I am trying to send 2 full belts of these, I think. But I don't have the things for it. The things. I don't have the inputs into my main hub for this many. I kind of do. You, quit blinking at me. Claim, claim, claim. 73. Cool. What we want is this red. Do I need more of it? Maybe. I know that I can have 6 of these on 1 pipe. Why does it look like this works fine? Oh, I just have to hit shift click. Game is weird. Cool. So that'll give me more red. We want to input this red into these crystal things. That red can branch off right here. Beautiful. Go in right there. This one. To do the underground. Where do I want to go underground? Kind of want this to be back one. I don't need to do it underground, but it makes sense to me because now I have to deal with these. I think... but I don't... Trying to think which part I care more about the copy and pasting for, and it having the stupid undergrounds that I'm going to forget about and then go to copy and paste and they're not going to copy correctly. The answer is I don't know which one that is. Will I forget about the pipes? Will I forget about the belts? Will I forget about both? Probably both. Alright, so we're waiting for red paint. But I would have to actually hook that up. That helps. Now, we're going to wait for red paint. Once we have the red paint, these are ready for it. Hopefully they just work. This is where's that other belt? That a highway belt. The highway belt. I was hoping it would be easy to see. I will be if I go to the top layer. Okay, so this one has 2 open. It would be kind of easier just to put it onto that one. Why are we not getting these 10,000 yet? You are actually plugged in, correct? Ooh. Producing those slowly. Wait. What the hell? Either I'm short white paint, or we're not sending the flowers that I think I am. Or something's not plugged in, because that looks like a quarter production. Alright, let's come down here. Ooh, that looks like no white paint. No, but these ones are backed up. So it should be at least like half production. Still, I'm going to need more white paint. Okay. It's not a flower shortage. It is a white paint shortage, which means I should finally expand all of this. I don't want to. Really, this should be up here. These painting things should be separate from the paint mixing things. Oh, I also need to figure out the ratio of all of these. I don't want to do it. The liquids seem like a pain. So right now, we're trying to do yellow plus blue. We probably have a bunch of blue. Yeah, that looks backed up. We have a bunch of yellow. I will need more yellow if I expand the white enough. Huh. I mean, I could just expand it. We go down a level. Like that. Ah, this yellow needs to be rerouted. This blue needs to be rerouted. We do have up. If I start using the up, that's supposed to be the highway area, it would simplify my life. It would also make my life a mess. Especially, there's no visibility toggle. There is! I thought there wasn't. Okay, now there is. Maybe there always has been. I just didn't see it or something. Who knows? So we want this yellow to do what? Why is it flowing this way? Why am I like this? We want this yellow, and it's plugging into these right here. I have no idea why I'm doing half the things I'm doing. These ones. Okay. Maybe that was why. No, we're fine. So, I wanted to come up, but I'm not exactly sure why, except that just I do. And then this is where I wanted to plug into yellow. Is that true? Yeah. All right. Except those aren't pipes. Except those aren't pipes. Little details. So this can come out right here. Up, up. Down, down. It's fine. I think last time I put it right here. This buys me even more space in theory, maybe. Kind of. Who knows? So this one. The hope is that I can just fit this right here, and I almost kind of can. Shift click. Almost kind of can. So that blue is the one that's in the way, but the red could move slightly. Or the red could be the one that goes underground. That makes more sense to me. Alright, we're going to clean up all of this. Delete. This one. Come down, come up a level. We want this is pipe. This is fine. Everything is fine. Okay. The red is going to go under it. That is fine. Everything is fine. Why aren't these in closer? Just because then it's tough to see what's going on? Yeah, but it's more compact. And now that I know the visibility does work, it's like not quite as big of a deal. A little bit. Hit V. No. Hit V. Oh, okay. Oh, it automatically hides them when you're building with the pipes or with the belts. It's just when you go to delete things that it doesn't do that anymore. All right, so this yellow. Are you hooked in? I don't think so. So what I want... Or wait. Yeah. Oh, no. This is white on the bottom. We're good. Yellow is hooked up. Will I need more yellow producers? Maybe. Probably. It's okay. We have room for that. Is this expandable? No, it's not expandable. It's absolutely not expandable. This doesn't even hook. It does hook into these. It doesn't hook into all of those. Where is this? Okay. It is time to go down a level, to hit V, to get rid of this, to get rid of these, to have these ones go like this into here. It's beautiful. Now, do I want to expand that? Probably. Also, didn't I have more yellow producers? Hit V. So these are yellow producers, but they're only hooked into this bottom area, where really I want all of this yellow hooked into one area. I think, unless it's going to overflow belts. Can I do priority? Because I know I can for the other ones. No. Okay. What I want here is to know if I have any shortages of yellow. And the answer is maybe. So where are these yellows coming from? Because these right now are going onto the bottom, which is a mistake. Okay? I feel like that's going to be a problem. That's what I wanted. So, this being a mix of yellow and white. I mean, the nice thing is it's just going to paint some of these the wrong color. Which, yeah, that sucks, but at least it'll still clear out. It still handles the output. It just makes weird shapes that don't match anything I need. But the machines don't get clogged. Could I make another 4 of these? Probably. Shift click. Maybe. Looks like it. So I do have to worry about this output for this one. I can figure that out. We need... Do I have enough green? Where's that green coming from? So the green has 4 on this one. No, 5 on this one. 6 on this one. And then... That's more than 6 on one. I don't know what I'm doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I feel like the rest of this is excessive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. So we should have tons of green. This one only has 4 on it, but that belt's only supplying these ones. Someday, maybe I'll do the math. When I set up painting somewhere else. Alright, we need to hook up the outputs for this. The outputs for this. Mainly this one output. That white is going to be in the way. It is. Total hassle. Alright, screw it. Let's do some ugly stuff. There we go. Ugly stuff. Beautiful. It's beautiful, ugly stuff. All of the yellow. And all of this was to get white flowing so that we have excess white. So that someday, hey, we're going to start making some random yellow flowers. So that someday we start outputting these 10,000, which still haven't even reached the hub? How does that make sense? The first ones are just now starting to reach the hub. That's how long the delay is. Ah, that is why I need trains. We're gonna get trains that can go straight in. It's gonna be amazing. The big thing is once the delay, once the latency has been accounted for, I just start delivering tons of shapes, assuming everything's working correctly. It's a big assumption. Alright, how's my crystal thing doing? No idea. I didn't plug it in. God, if I had plugged it in, it would have been delivering crystals this whole time. So where did I make that? Right here. Hey! Those look like what I was trying to make. So I was gonna try to come up onto this highway. I mean, I could put one of the belts onto here. I just don't know why I wouldn't do both belts onto this one and then move this one onto the other one. Let's go back and look at what's free. Okay, you're not free. You are the one that I just took up the middle one for. You have one completely free. Because I want to use a whole lane, well, 2 whole lanes for this. So, the idea would be to move the flower onto this. If I'm going to move the flower onto this, all I have to do is come here. But we have to do it backwards. Well, forwards. So this one, again, we have to do it forwards. This one actually wants to go from right here. Delete that one. Is it on the right lane? Probably. Maybe. Start sending it. It's going to take a while. So let's go look at which lane that's supposed to be. The one that's free is the up-up. Did I do the up-up or just the up? Nonsense. I did all of the nonsense. You're supposed to be connecting right here. Cool. Let's go see if I used the highest level. Right, I go right over everything. So, are you... No. You're wrong. Okay. X. Build. We want up-ups. Are you facing... Nope, the right way. Those ones. Zooms in. Zoom back out. Hit 1. Those are now correct. Should be. Which means that I just freed up this other belt. Where are my red things? Right over here. Yes. So that belt can go onto here. Alright, let's do ups. And then let's do up-ups. Up-ups. Leave myself a little bit of space. Come here, zoom out. This one, zoom out. So now these can combine. And then all they have to do is come all the way up and connect to this one. And that should give me 16 full belts of these white flowers, 32 full belts. Why is that one weird? Why are you weird? Why are you being weird? Because I still have the pin. Oh, that's why. I was wondering why they were making the same thing. Don't be weird. And really, I don't even need the 180 on this. Got it. Claim, claim, claim. Top 14% worldwide. Yeah, but I haven't even beat everything yet. The goal is milestones. Ooh, this is the one where I get the train vortex delivery and then I can stop thinking about... Well, we'll see what the limitation is. It looks like you can maybe only have 4 trains going in, but the trains could be like any size in theory. There might be basically no limitation. I mean, I'm sure there's some limitation, but... effectively. Hey, we're starting to deliver yellows. Yeah, but that was a mistake. Happy little flowers. So if this is going full speed, which it doesn't look like it is yet. Yeah, but that's just because it's going to take white paint a while to trickle through. Especially, it has to build up at the other places first. Crap. I'm using you in too many areas. And all of them are short. Huh. Do I need more white paint? Probably. Would it hurt to have more? No. No, it wouldn't. Can this belt handle more? We can go look at it and see if it looks like it's full. I think it can. Crap. Are all of these hooked up? And do they all have their inputs? Yes. So yellow doesn't look like a problem. No, I think it just is the white paint makers. But really, I do need to let it run for a bit. Am I going to want more of them? Yes, because I'm painting this, but I did like double the production without doubling the consumption, I think. If I paint before we splay them, then it's like double anyways, which we are going to do. I'm going to need more eventually. Yeah, but eventually is not right now. That feels like a problem for the future. Where are those red crystal ones? Right here. Are they starting to be produced correctly? Am I producing way less of these than I think? Because that looks like way less than I think. Like way, way less. So this... Does this require thought? What speed are you going at? Because it doesn't look like you're going at 100% speed, but maybe you are. 92%. Okay, that's pretty close to what you should be, so I think it is. It's probably just things got backed up for some reason. Ooh, why is this one not going at all? No, it is going. But it is backed up. Why are you backed up? You're backed up because we're waiting on red paint. We're waiting on red paint because the throughput of this belt isn't sufficient to supply all of these. I think that is true. All right, that is a problem that I can solve. And then I need to paste it over to this one. All right, let's solve that problem. So, what I want is what? Oh, especially we're going to be draining from the same lane. Yeah, but we're not even close to draining the lane. I think the problem just is that this can only hold 7,200 per minute, and we're trying to supply... Oh. So we can supply 12 of these, but we definitely cannot supply more than that. Okay. And if we looked at the big pipe, the big pipe can do 43.2 thousand per line. So is that just saying 7,200 times 4? No, it's like times 6, I think. It's weird. Very weird. Oh, with these pipes, I could start using the up and the up as well if I want to move a lot of fluid. Oh, no, I can. I don't think I need to yet, but I could. Huh. Alright. What I want to do for right now... I want this one to come out like it's currently doing. But I want you to be out of the way more. Alright, let's figure that all out. So, fluids, pipe. Alright, and I could pick, like, any of these. Does that make my life simpler? I think so. So now... Why is this one not turning red? Okay, because I had it screwed up. So if I do Control C, delete this, Control V. I've not made a blueprint for the crystal painter yet. I don't know if I want to yet. I don't see the paint moving. I wonder if it can't handle doing both inputs. Oh. No way. Or I just didn't hook that up right. That seems more likely. I think I just didn't hook that up right. So this is supposed to go to the highest level. There we go. There we go. This one. So I come out, shift click, come out further, shift click, Control C, delete, Control V. I think that's going to be a lot better. Hopefully. See if things start flowing full speed. Fluid contents, they need 20. Could always just input pipes in the side of both of these. It's not that big of a deal, but I would prefer not to have to. Why are they backed up? What isn't hooked up correctly? No, it's all hooked up. We're just waiting on the fluids. 600, 1/12. What is this mess of pipe? I mean, it's just a visual thing, but still. Clean it up. Clean out. One of these, two of these, three of these, four of these, five of these, six of these. This last one doesn't need to be a jump. This one doesn't need to be a jump. Doesn't matter that they are jumps. Claim. That one. Waiting for fluid. Is there something I'm missing about the fluids? Definitely could be. You need 4 fluid launchers per pipe. What? You need 4 fluid launchers per pipe. What the hell is a fluid launcher? Fluid launchers. Is that what these are? Oh, you need 4 fluid launchers per pipe. That might be answering so many of my questions. Going from solid to liquid, why would they do that? Oh, that makes all of this a pain, and it simplifies it. Simplifies things so much. So, we do need 4 of these for one single pipe. Alright. Which means I can't run this one out. Oh, unless I did it on a second level, but I don't want to. I could. Again, I don't want to. Not right now. Maybe later. So, this is gonna go away, this is gonna go away. Especially on the other layer, you would still need to use all 4. I mean, it can supply a lot of platforms that use fluids then. Kind of a pain, though. Oh, very much a pain. So this one... This one is just going to that output. Cool. We want... Nope. Delete. Delete. That's so weird that it's 4 fluid launchers to a single pipe. Wonder if there's something I'm missing there. Like some other way to handle that. Don't know. So now, delete this, delete this. So now, delete this. That's what I want. Delete. Alright, let's go try and find out what's going on with all of my painters then, maybe. So, painters are right here. If we look at a painter, luckily I am setting it up the correct way. Just by dumb luck. Or at least for the mixers. You are not hooked up. Why the hell aren't you hooked up? You're not doing anything. This is why we don't have enough white paint. Alright, so all of these are hooked up to all of them, which is what we need. All of these are hooked up to all of them. The next question is, I think I did the same with the painters. No. But it works out perfectly because I am using all 4 lanes. Alright. So as long as I use all 4 lanes, then we get a 7200. Okay, that simplifies my life a bit, actually. So now, these should start producing like full speed. Look at them go, they're flowing. So really, I'm only filling half of this belt though. Oh. And I'm putting it onto 2 separate belts. I'm not producing anywhere near that number. What's going on with the white ones? That's a question. I'm not producing anywhere near the number of these white... No, I should be. Shouldn't I? Do I need... I have 4 sets of painters. Is it really just short white paint still? Yes. Must be. Do I need 4 sets of... No, these. It's just the white paint? So we're sending 7,200 times 4 because I'm only using that one top line. How much paint am I drinking through? I don't know. I haven't looked at how much the machines actually use. I don't want to look at how much the machines actually use. So these things use a 16th of a single line, but a single line requires all 4. Seems complicated. Lame. Bottom line, we don't have enough white paint. And it's not because of the belt throughput. I don't think. And even if it is, then I could just branch off at different points. Wait! Blue paint! That's what I was looking for. Some other bottleneck. Okay, I can work with that. Blue paint. This only has 4 of them. We want 6. 50% more blue paint. And really, I could do even more. Huh. It's only supplying these painters, these mixers. Every extra bit of blue that I make makes twice as much white. So really, it's like I added 2 miners of white. Because this mixes half yellow, half blue. So you get 900 liters of white for 450 liters of blue. What about 1/8 of the pipe? Yeah, but we've said the pipes aren't filling. The yellow pipe is backed up. That's good. The red pipe is backed up. Green pipe, backed up. The only one that was missing was blue, and there's going to be a delay between that new processing power getting online. If the pipe can't handle it, I can use the other layers of the pipe. So I would expect it should be filled now. Maybe I should re-examine this whole thought process. So 450, 900, 1800, 3600, 7200. This gives 1 full line. Oh, weird. 7200. These ones. 7200 times 6? 7,000 times 6 would be 42. So the extra 200 makes the 1.2k. Yeah, I do think it's 6 of these. Think. But it still doesn't look like it's filling them. Am I still missing more? Maybe I am. The other one, it was like 4 sets of 4. Is this 6 sets of 6 or something? No, because then it would say more total fluid. So it's 7,200 for each of these. I wish this game had a built-in calculator. Maybe it does, like Satisfactory. 7, 14, 28, 42. I don't understand why this belt doesn't look full. The answer feels like it would be because something is backwards. You can handle 7,200. You can handle 1,800. You can handle 1,800. These can do 1,800. There's something weird happening. Shape goal has been completed. I don't care. Kind of care. I should go plug in the white. Which means that we're going to drain more white, but we're doing it before we cut them in half still. So, and I will have to fill up the pipes a little bit, which means that it'll drain even more, kind of. Even more, kind of. Get rid of the bypass. Why the hell are fluids not working? Let's go to upgrades. The way that I would expect them to. Processing. Painting speed. Crystal generator. Painter pump. Fluid launcher. Fluid launcher is the big one. Video game. Explain yourself. So this one only has 4. But, I mean, that's plenty. The question is why this other one isn't working the way I would expect. How are you working? You're backed up, so that's a bad test. We want this, wherever the one is that's making these. This one? I want to know why you're not flowing full speed. Because... why? Do they take 6 of these? No, connect up to 3 additional extensions to increase the throughput. Stop. I feel like that is part of my answer, though. Right now, we have 6 sets of 4. 6 sets of 4. 6, 12, 24. Do I actually need 36 somehow? I feel like the answer is yes. So then it would be 8 sets of 4. Let's see what that looks like. I mean, it's good if it can transport that much fluid. It just means that the math feels very strange to me. Like this 43.2K. In my mind, that is just 7,200 times 6, so I don't get why it would be times 8 sets of these if they're each making 7,200. Unless this is lying. Wait, 43... Wait, that's saying that's how much any one of these lines can handle is 6. And there are 12 of these lines. So really, it's saying that you can put 6 of these times 4 on the top lane. Oh. So this shouldn't even be close. I should be able to do 24 of these. No way. I mean, this is probably enough blue. But there's no harm in doing more of them. Let's see. Especially the belt will get saturated, but it's good to test it before it's saturated as much as I can. Alright, let's put one of these here, one of these here, one of these here. Okay, we can do shift click. Do I think that's wrong? This one. So these. So that one has 4. It's all going to become a mess very quickly, huh? Think so. Or it has whatever, the number that it needs. It is going to become a mess very quickly. I don't actually need to get all of these hooked up. I just want to. What the hell are you doing there? These ones. All right, so you need one more. Did I do better than I'm currently doing? Almost certainly, but do I want to figure it out? Nope. I think all of those are good now. Are you backed up? You're not backed up. And you're not fully saturated. So a fluid belt can hold like any amount of fluid, kind of. Not any amount, but a very large amount. Crazy amounts. Especially if you used all 3 layers. Like, this isn't enough to fill one of the 3 layers. Wild. And yeah, I could fit one more set of miners. Is it fully saturating it? How many is this? This is 5 of them. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I said that I think it takes 24. There still are pretty significant gaps. Is it a little bit over half full? It looks like it's a little bit more than that. But who knows? Should be more than enough blue. Which means that we should start producing a bunch of white. So I don't have to worry about overfilling the pipe with the white anytime soon. But I might not have enough producers for it. I could move this whole setup. If I move that whole setup, then I could just expand this out further, especially since it only needs half as much of this, and we just expanded the blue production massively. Alright, quick pause. Tasks. Why is the task? It was lit up. Was that because we started doing this yellow one? I'm guessing it is. I wouldn't mind doing that yellow one. Where are you? It's all the way down here. I have to do yellow, green. I just don't care. All the task does is get me more platforms. I kind of want to unpin you. Oh, we can just unpin it. Nice. I'd rather get operator level because operator level says % worldwide, where tasks don't say anything about % worldwide. So screw tasks. Who cares? Alright, white flowers. Are you starting to actually flow? So far, maybe. There we go. I can't zoom in too much. White flowers. There's just a significant delay between actually getting the paint. But this paint is backed up. Why? Are you missing shapes? I'm so stupid. We never hooked up all of these. Luckily, we don't have the white paint anyways, but that explains why the white paint is backed up. So the white paint problem is actually more significant than I expected, or than I thought. But maybe we just solved it. I don't think we did, at all. White paint. It's all just getting eaten up. Where? These are still producing barely any. Barely any. Or barely any that isn't being consumed. Okay, we're producing. It's just being eaten. Is there anything about these? Ooh. What if I fit twice as many of these? So you... 1/8. So the most I could output, unless I'm going to use 2 outputs, most I can output is from 8 of these. Right now we've only got 6 of them going. It would be nice to make a paint thing that uses 8. I think that is going to be next episode, though, because it's already almost 3 p.m. It's going to take like an hour for this video to process and get uploaded by YouTube. And I want it to come out before 5 p.m. today. So tomorrow, we'll come back, redo this painter. Hopefully we'll be getting white flowers, but it seems like I need to expand the white production. Before I do that, I would like to have these optimally producing. And now that everything's maxed out, I can just redesign it. There's plenty of space to fit 8 of these, no problem. Ooh, if I use 2 outputs though, I have to think about that. Technically, I could do 16, 16, because this is not using a full belt, or full pipe. Full whatever, these things, launcher, liquid launcher thing worth of fluid. I wonder if trains can like somehow put more on. I don't know. All right, that's for tomorrow. For now, that is going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.